my 259 actually went by the first header, believe it or not.
During potentially dangerous weather situations or other emergencies, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. Reception of this program and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. The variability becomes more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for warnings, selected watches, and other environmental emergencies affecting the following North Carolina counties: Alamance, Alexander, Allegheny, Anson, Bertie, Cabarrus, Caswell, Chatham, Davidson, Davie, Durham, Edgecombe, Forsyth, Franklin, Granville, Greene, Guilford, Halifax, Harnett, Hoke, Iredell, Johnson, Lee, Martin, Montgomery, Moore, Nash, Northampton, Orange, Person, Pitt, Randolph, Richmond, Rockingham, Rowan, Scotland, Stanley, Stokes, Surrey, Union, Vance, Wheat, Warren, Wayne, Wilkes, Wilson, and Yadkin. The warning alarm will also be activated for the following counties in South Carolina: Chesterfield and Marlborough, and the following counties in Virginia: Brunswick, Carroll, Floyd, Grayson, Henry, Mecklenburg, Patrick, and Pittsylvania. This includes the independent cities of Galax, Martinsville, and Danville. Repeating, the National Weather Service has just activated the public warning alarm tone in the test of the Weather Radio's warning alarm system. Here are the 11 a.m. observations for the western Piedmont. At Albemarle, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 44 degrees, the dew point 32, and the relative humidity.
Yeah, pretty surprisingly, the 12259, being the third header radio, actually decoded by the first header as soon as this thing went off, which is first header radio. So like, as soon as that first header was finished, and as soon as my 254 went off for that first header, so did this. This is also similar to that one experience with WXJ20 where it decoded by the second header, and that was on the same day that I monitored WXJ20 in my room when I was able to get it. But yeah, that's type of thing like that is something that I never see. Well, that I rarely see on the 259, being the third header radio. Like, this is the second time that I've experienced something like this, where the 12259 doesn't decode by the third header.
Is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. A strong low pressure system is... at Greenville-Spartanburg. The preceding signal was a test of weather radio station WNG538's public warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated to warn of an impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there had been a threat of severe weather, the test would have been postponed until the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. The warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings. For station WNG538, broadcasting near Linville on a frequency of 162.45 megahertz, the warning alarm will be activated for the following counties in North Carolina: Alexander, Avery, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, McDowell, Mitchell, Rutherford, Watauga, Wilkes, and Yancey. This concludes the NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards Tone Alert Test. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for Piedmont, North Carolina and western North Carolina.
So, it was the previous WWF60 tests from Raleigh that the 259 decoded on the first header. Somehow. But meanwhile, it's WNG538 RWT that the 259 decodes normally on the third header. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of the 2 weekly tests of today. And one of my 2 first alerts for the year 2024. We're 3 days into it. Yeah, since we're 2024, I'm already looking forward to more alerts, whether it's severe weather alerts or maybe even just more tests. Only time can tell me.